I've been a longtime user of Google services, but there's one that constantly flies under the radar and deserves way more attention: the Google Play Pass subscription. It's like the Netflix of Android apps, if you will, giving you access to a massive library of over 1,000 games and apps for a low monthly or yearly fee. We're talking ad-free experiences, premium features unlocked, and new titles added every month. Personally, I loved using it for almost 2 years now, and if you're someone who's tired of those freemium games and in-app purchases, Play Pass might be just what you're looking for. So let's do a quick deep dive to see if it's worth your time these days. Now that I've given you a bit of background, let me share the biggest benefits I've experienced with Play Pass over the past couple of years. From my perspective, I've really put the service through its paces, and honestly, the most significant change is how mobile gaming feels actually good again. These days, so many apps are freemium based or just half-baked experiences designed to squeeze every penny out of you. You download a game that looks promising, but then you're hit with 1,000 different paywalls or ads constantly, and that experience alone has turned me off from mobile gaming. But with Play Pass, it's a completely different situation. With this subscription, it removes the ads, it removes the paywalls, and unlocks a lot of one-time purchases like skins, starter packs, or downloadable content. Through this method, you can actually play the game as intended right from the start. Of course, I have to be clear, it doesn't give you unlimited in-game currency or anything like that, but it's still a huge improvement. Another big benefit is the family sharing feature, where you can share your subscription with up to 5 family members, which is awesome, especially if you have kids, as they can enjoy games without being bombarded with these modern gaming monetization practices. And finally, the sheer variety of apps on the Play Pass is pretty wild. They have everything from games to productivity tools to educational resources and some pretty high-level Android customization apps. At this point, whenever I need a new app or want to try something new, I always check the Play Pass first, and 99% of the time, there's a premium version of an app available, which is a great feeling to instantly get access to the most useful version of an application. Talking long term, I think whenever you consider a service like Play Pass, it's always fair to ask whether it's better to own the apps outright, or is this renting situation with a subscription good enough? Honestly, there's no single right answer, as it depends on your needs, budget, and how you use your device, but let me give you a bit of perspective into my usage here. A younger version of me would have 100% wanted to own every game or app I've ever used. I don't know why, there's just something really satisfying about having that digital library and knowing you have access to those apps forever. But these days, I do kind of think of things a little differently. I simply don't have enough time to commit to every game I download anymore. If you're in your mid to late 20s or navigating the adult world at whatever age, then maybe you know what I mean, as life gets in the way and there's not that much free time, but I still want to experience those games even if it's for just a few hours. And with Play Pass, I can do that without feeling pressured to make a purchase or constantly be bombarded with microtransactions for a game I might only play for a few hours at most. I find Play Pass does take the pressure off, as I can download a new app, try it out, and if I don't like it, no big deal, no buyer's remorse, no wasted money. Plus, it encourages me to explore genres I might not normally consider, since I know I'm getting the full experience from the jump. I'd go as far to say Play Pass reminds me of how gaming used to be. Not to be that guy, but back in my day, you bought a game and that was it. You got the full experience with no strings attached, and Play Pass brings back that feeling of pure, unadulterated gameplay in a way that I truly appreciate. I've said it a million times now, but the biggest strength of Play Pass is the wide variety of apps, and to give you a better idea, I wanted to share some of my favorite app recommendations on Play Pass that you should try if you're considering or already have the service. For all the gamers out there, it really feels like you have unlimited options, but Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a classic RPG that will keep you busy for at least 20 hours. Then there's Stardew Valley, a super relaxing farming game that is perfect for unwinding, also can keep you busy for 20 hours. If you're into retro gaming, Pizza Boy GBA Pro is a fantastic emulator for playing Game Boy Advance games, and probably the one game that I've played the most through Play Pass, Dead Cells. Long story short, it's a highly addictive 2D platformer with some roguelike elements, and the combat is extremely fun. Well worth playing on Play Pass, especially with all the free DLCs. Not to mention, Play Pass also works on Chromebook, so you can at least play it on a larger screen if you'd like to. Outside of games, Play Pass also features feature some of the most popular Android customization apps like Backdrops Pro, for example, that gives you access to all their premium wallpaper packs, and KWGT Custom Widget Maker that lets you make your own unique widgets. Literally two of the best customization apps I can think of on the Android platform. And for productivity, PlayPass has a ton of useful utilities like Photo Studio Pro, a $55 photo editing app with a ton of features. Infinite Painter is also a fantastic app for sketching and painting on your Android tablet, plus tons of premium apps for finance, to-do lists, fitness tracking, and so much more. So there you have it, my friends, a quick deep dive on the Google Play Pass. For just $30 a year, it's an insanely good value, especially if you're a gamer, have kids who love mobile games, or just want to explore a ton of apps without being bombarded with microtransactions. It's refreshing to experience mobile gaming without all the usual annoyances, and Play Pass definitely delivers. But now I would love to hear from you guys. Do you have a Play Pass subscription? And if so, what are your favorite apps on the platform? And if not, what's holding you back from trying them out? Please leave a comment and let us know. Before I sign off, huge shout out to our channel members on screen right now, as we greatly appreciate your support in helping us create the highest quality Android content possible. Until next time, this has been Jordan Floyd with 9to5 Google. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.